Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody has a wonderful, amazing, blessed day today. Real quick, short message. It's not the message that the Lord had given me the other day. I had actually fell asleep and I just never got around to it. So please forgive me. Please be up looking for that message, probably today or tomorrow. But as I was reading this morning, I felt like the Lord gave me another message, and I want to share that with you guys this morning. And it's going to be in Daniel chapter 3, verse 17 and 18. Just real quick, it's talking about how when King Nebuchadnezzar made up his gold statue and commanded everybody to worship it. And when the three Jewish boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, had refused, King Nebuchadnezzar was going to throw them in the furnace, as we know he eventually does. But today's message is in verse 17 and 18, where King Nebuchadnezzar is threatening the three Jewish boys, telling them that he was going to throw them into the furnace and what God was going to save them. And their reply was, "If it be so, our God whom we serve is able to rescue us from the furnace of blazing fire. He will rescue us from your hand, O king. But even if he does not, let it be known to you, O king, that we are not going to serve you, your gods, or worship the golden image that you have set up." Today I want to talk about this specific attitude that even if God does not remove a certain situation or a certain circumstance in our life, we are to not give up. We are not to backslide. We are not to go back into our old worldly ways. We are continue to push forward. We're called to continue to trust Him, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it doesn't happen out the way that we want it to happen out. They said, even if He does not save us from the fire, we will not worship any other God other than Him. You see what I'm saying? And today, some of us need to get this state of mind that, you know what, God is God. And you know what, He does have the bigger picture in mind and not just the situation that we're enduring at that time. Going back to James said, don't consider it strange that you go through these trials, because your brothers and sisters throughout the world go through the same tribulations and trials that you go through. But consider it great joy when you go through these trials, because then your faith is tested, and your faith, when it grows, we receive what we need to. But today I just want to encourage you not to lose heart, that even if you're about to go through the fire, because God chooses not to remove it, just know that it's going to purify you instead of burn you if you allow it to. It's going to strengthen you instead of weaken you if you allow it to. And it's going to give you hope instead of despair if you allow it to. You just allow the Holy Spirit to use you in the situation that you're in, rather than complaining that it's not something different. I love you guys. Just remember to make the best out of each day. Remember that you're not alone. Remember that you're loved. And remember that the Holy Spirit is here to lead you, guide you, direct you, and teach you. And He's not here to just leave you alone. So you're not alone. So quit acting like you're alone and quit trying to figure things out on your own. Okay? And just remember that our God, who we serve, is able to rescue us. And even if He doesn't rescue us, He'll give us everything we need so that we can continue to push forward and persevere. So just remember, God's never going to leave you. He's not going to forsake you. And He gives you everything you need, regardless if you're going through the fire or going around it. In the name of Jesus. Love you guys.